Today, we'll check out the 1921 peace dollar, a Carson City Morgan. See? It's got 2 C's. And so much more. It's going to be fun. Hit that like button and let's do this. Ooh, yeah. Peg Boyd takes the first class video. First class. 1000 there. Yeah. Welcome back. This is Stan Lee, my Thermos. There are many like it, but this one is mine. You may simply see a Thermos, but the Thermos, it simply is not just, or only. It's a powerful financial tool as well. How so, you may say? It saves me more than $2,000 a year, and lots of time otherwise would have been spent in drive-thrus or waiting in line. Antisocial, you may say? Not so. I've poured plenty of pretty ladies a hot cup from this Thermos. Cheers to you, friendo. What? You don't leave random $100 bills on your stove? I like a watch. It wasn't always so. It takes longer to glance at my phone, and I'm easily distracted by notifications. After dropping a couple quarters in the parking meter, I'll then set the bezel to the minute hand. I'll do this as well if a somewhat respectable time waster begins talking to me. I'll give them 5 minutes if I like them. But that's it. I'm gonna throw random Eisenhowers upon these scents before I remove them from the table, simply to add a random interesting spectacle. Is it working? Please hit the like button, and I'll keep doing things like this. Your support is appreciated, friendo. I think each Eisenhower is 1/5 of an ounce of copper, and it has $1 face value. I like to save copper, so I keep my Eisenhowers. I also retain my cents, and sometimes purchase them from others, but never the bank, because they're always new at the bank, and those are made of zinc, and I don't want zinc. I want copper. I don't sort my pennies. Not yet, at least. I do not have a lot of free time, but perhaps one day. Plus, I have a penny sorting machine lying around somewhere, but I just need to find it. I like to stash away $20 face of nickels or pennies each week. I put them in 5-gallon water bottles. The ultimate goal is 1 in each room, including the restroom. This allows me to have thousands of dollars kind of regularly available. It's not my only emergency cash, but it's a portion of it. If the emergency is not worth the demanding work it would take to cash these in, then I don't. I find it to be a nice barrier from impulse spending. If I should never have an emergency that would warrant cashing these in, or at least not one for quite some time, then likely the material cost of the pennies and nickels will rise. If someone should break in, they are heavy and noisy, and also out in the open. If a junkie should break in, a big change bottle could be alluring. After all, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. I left out that I like to put 1 in each room because I do not want to destroy my floors by putting them next to one another. So that's how I copper, as well as set aside a little cash to boot. Remember these? I found the bag at my other desk. Now I have $2 face in Barber Dime. Not enough to be the cool guy in a SHTF. Here's their obverses. Maybe you'll see a special one. Let me know if you see something in the comments below. I merely paid the junk silver price for these, so probably no gems. I figured I'd consolidate my Mercs this morning. Oh, how I love the Mercs. I mean, oh, how I really like the Mercs. You should never love money. That's what people say, so there must be some merit to it. Perhaps it's because money is a means to an end and shouldn't be looked upon as the end itself. Or maybe it's because of greed. I believe greed to be the acquisition of resources at the detriment of others or yourself. That's right. You're a person too. Oh, another little bag of Mercs that I bought at the LCS at some point. I've already got $40 in face counted out. I'm adding $10 to $14 face to it. I'm not going to count it right now, but I have over $50 in face of Mercury dimes. Not slick ones either. I would like to have a Mercury dime for every subscriber to the channel, to serve as a rather nifty physical representation. I got a lot of catching up to do. But it is Mercury dimes. I don't mind buying them endlessly. I like buying a little low premium constitutional silver each week. It's not really in the plans though. It's kind of more of an impulse. I just go to the LCS once a week to pick up an old silver dollar, and if I see some nice constitutional silver, well, I buy it. Am I bullish on silver right now? I'm feeling a bit happy that I've been buying it because, you know, I watch the usual suspect channels now and then. You know, the ones with the bullion dealer sponsors. And some of them even have a Patreon at the same time. Can you imagine Billy Mays having a Patreon? Go, if you like my commercial about brooms and mops, support me on Patreon. But surprise, surprise, they're still pretty bullish. On silver, that is. Now it's something with Korea. There was a kilo of silver in every Tomahawk missile. BRICS countries, Samsung batteries that use like a pound of silver. Hiccups in the flows at metal exchanges. Government debt, or just downright manipulation. I never intended to be a collector of buffalo nickels. But here we are with nearly a handful. One day, I'm sure one of these cherry-picked global headlines that are bullish on silver will actually turn out to be something. But I think these guys are emotional, and they're trying to make you emotional and speculate, and then buy from their sponsor. They're not Paul Revere selflessly sounding some alarm. Anyhow, so February 1st was on a Saturday. So I guess this weekend is week 3. So here is another $150 toward Centenario number 6, scheduled to be purchased at the end of June. Very exciting. Can't you hear my excitement? I'm ecstatic. So I've been accused in the past of capsuling unworthy coins. Rightfully so in many cases. Maybe. Perhaps. So I buy an old silver dollar each week. I'll be purchasing week 88 Tuesday. So when I began this habit, my pickups were a bit shabby. I believe my taste is evolving though. This is a Carson City. It's the only one I have. Not in great shape, but a Carson City nonetheless. Do I want more? I sure do. But I still have to prioritize my purchases. I'm not rich yet. I'm still merely upper poor. I paid $1.25 for this 1921 peace dollar. And by $1.25, I mean $125. I've gotten comments down below, and I don't think I've done so bad. Apparently, the 1921 is a high relief compared to other peace dollars. Oh, let me know what you think in the comments below. About anything. Have no thoughts? Leave some algo food. Or join someone else's comment. Haggle, disagree, or agree. I'll take all the engagement with the channel I can get. You hit the buttons, I'll make the videos. Every day, for the most part. I'm gonna start with my nice toner pile. Stripe here is a pretty popular lady. Look at the colors in the stripe. From a distance, it looks like a black line. But up close, it has a lot of different color and variants. She's looking good for 145 years old. I didn't pay a lot for this one. I think $30, $35. The reverse is not so bad. Plenty of detail on the breast feathers. A very meaty bird. Nice plumage. It's got some luster. Is it natural? I don't know. I'd like to become better at identifying cleaned coins. Perhaps I will make that my focus when watching videos on YouTube. If you have any tips on how to tell if a coin has been cleaned, put it in the comments below. Here's another one from the toner pile. Oh yeah, she's got some beautiful blues and greens. Lots of detail and luster. Very nice luster, if I may say. Very nice tone. The detail in the hair looks great. I think I see some hints of yellow and maybe some orange. I paid $30 to $35 for this one as well. Why am I buying these Morgans? That's what I'm thinking right now. A habit I've been implementing is when I'm going to buy an investment, I state why and what's my plan. The Morgan dollars are expensive silver. I've never really sold them, so I can't really say these are a good investment. Whoa, another nice reverse. Yeah, the orange and the yellow are kind of the dominant toning on this side. The luster, it's a bit stunning to me, but I'm a rookie. I'd say it's not cleaned, and the toning was natural. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. I think it was worth the capsule. Oh my, I think this is my favorite toned Morgan. Do you think this is naturally toned? Or perhaps induced by some coin deviant? It's so beautiful, and I'm happy to own it, and I do not want that feeling to subside. If I found out this was unnaturally toned, I just don't know if I could handle it. I've already suffered so much loss in my life. And if this turns out to be the product of some joker who just boiled an egg and crushed it and put it in a Tupperware with this coin, well, that'll be it for me. I don't care that much. I only spent $30, maybe $35 for this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This time, I'm not merely pandering for engagement to boost the algo, but I just really want to know what another toning enthusiast feels like about this one. There's people out there, they want to clean a coin if they see toning on it. Hey, if you're new and you're enjoying this video, then why not subscribe to the channel? I'm here pretty much every day. Go ahead. We'll wait. I'm kidding. We're not going to wait, but you can pause the video and do it. Don't be lazy. This is for your own good. When are you going to start treating yourself as good as you do everyone else? Join the wealthy community of thousandaires. It's free. And I'm going to go ahead and say it's a much better influence on you than, say, Netflix. Unless you're there to watch Norseman. I love that show. Anyhow, this is another Morgan that I paid $30 to $35 for. And I'd say worth a capsule. Let's check out that reverse. Not a lot of toning, but a little. I'm seeing detailed breast feathers, some luster, but has it been cleaned? I don't know. The cartwheel does look a bit nebulous, and that concerns me ever so slightly. From what I hear about and have seen, the price of Morgan dollars is a bit less volatile than 3 nines or 4 nines silver. Or should I say 4 nines fine? That's a pretty good channel. So if the silver price should spike up, I would assume that the Morgans are not the best silver investment vehicle to capture that value. When prices are high, high premiums seem to go low. I've seen it before with silver, and I'm seeing it right now with gold. If you want to buy gold during this all-time high, and I'm not saying you should not, or should. Remember, not financial advice. I'm just advising you to think and consider. Consider finding a local coin shop. The coin shops around me are selling lots of nice gold for no premium. So maybe Google some shops around you. They don't have to be real close. Take a drive. You'll likely save enough to warrant the trip. But before you go, call, ask. You should be building these relationships anyway if you plan on selling ever. Plus, you may just make a wealthy friend. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's good to have wealthy friends. Your network is your net worth, friendo. Right now, fractional gold seems like the best deal to me. It's very liquid, and normally it has a high premium. But again, you can probably find it for low or no premium at a shop. At least right now, at the recording of this, February 17th, 2025. Now, back to buying Morgans. We were just talking about if the price of silver should spike up. But what if it should fall dramatically? And it can fall dramatically. And certainly has in the past. The floor can suddenly fall out beneath you like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. Ooh, I like the greens around the edge. Good job me picking this one up. Anyhow, the theory is if silver prices should go down, the Morgans will be a bit more buoyant, again, than the 3.9s or 4.9s fine. That's my theory. The ones I purchase do not have a lot of collector's value, but they are somewhat collectible. There's plenty of coins that are made of mostly worthless material, or at least a low value of metal, but still sell for a lot because of their numismatic value, or collectability. Again, the Morgans I purchase are mostly valued for their silver, but I'm hoping they have that little bit of collector's value that might help them float a bit more than just silver when the tide should lower. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. If there's any merit to what I'm saying, do Morgans fall slower than 3.9s or 4.9s fine silver when the price drops? It's looking like it's taking longer than I thought to go through this stack. I've got 87 silver dollars here. I think about 40 of them are absolutely beautiful. And we've seen about 7 today. So I guess we'll just continue this tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed looking at these beautiful coins, slow and up close. I'll be casting this video on my big screen after this. Can I even call it a big screen? I think it's like 55 or 60 inches. So many people have 75 and 80-inch televisions now. Either way, it's gonna look pretty awesome. I hope you hit that like button, friendo. And I appreciate it. Thank you. And that's it. That is it! Thousandaire Radio, wicked shout. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.